We're here today at the Untitled Show, episode 2. That's 2. And we are going to play a little fact or fiction.
Fact or fiction.
And it's mostly just Jonathan playing fact or fiction. I have the answers, so I can't play. But anyways, we're in the middle of an election, and it was Halloween, so there's a couple Halloween things. It was Halloween last week. Halloween things sprinkled in here. But we figured that because states are voting, and hopefully if you're old enough, you voted, and if you didn't vote when you're old enough, you should know these laws in these states. There are 10 questions.
10 questions.
And they go from Alabama to Alaska. So all over the place, right? It's not just Tennessee or the South or anywhere. It's everywhere. So let's get started. Number one.
I'm ready.
In the city of Mobile, in regards to Mardi Gras, the use of plastic confetti is strictly prohibited. Fact or fiction?
I'm going to say fiction because that is not the Mardi Gras city.
Well, it's fact. It's fact because two things. Animals will die if you throw plastic confetti in the ocean, and Mobile is right there.
Yeah, that's fair.
It has a bay, and it's a port. But also, fun fact about this is Mobile actually started Mardi Gras, not New Orleans. If you think it's New Orleans, go look it up. You're wrong. Number 2. In the great state of Tennessee, sometimes great, but that's the state we're in now, you can't hunt, trap, or harm an albino deer.
I'm going to say fact.
That is fact. Well done, sir. Also, if you've never seen an albino deer, Google it. Or albino, any animal. It's terrifying. They have red eyes. You're welcome. All right, number 3. In the state of Arizona, it is illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
Yeah?
Here's why.
Well done. He knows this one.
I took a cross-country trip across the country. And on the way back, from half of that cross-country trip, I had to cross the country again.
You made it to California.
And I went through Arizona, and somehow I learned this fact, and I can't tell you how I learned it, but I do know this one.
He knows it. He got it right. Way to go. Number 4. In Connecticut, a pickle must be able to bounce. Fact or fiction?
I'm going to say fiction on that one.
It is fact. I don't know why.
It's like, why would a pickle need to bounce?
I mean...
Here are some things that need to bounce. People on trampolines.
Yes.
Like, that's really it.
Yes. Why a pickle?
Yeah, what?
Do they have a game? Like a pickle?
Pickleball, right there.
It's not true. It's not what pickleball is. Number 5. In Louisiana, it is illegal to send a surprise pizza. Fact or fiction?
I'm going to say fiction, because who wouldn't want a surprise pizza? Imagine passing this law and you're like, I don't want a surprise pizza.
I hate surprises. Well, it's fact. Louisiana apparently is missing out on surprise pizzas. Now, there's 2 sides to this, right? You either get like a really good pizza, like that you'll eat, or you get something covered in like anchovies and olives or prunes, something gross.
All right, prunes on a pizza is...
Yeah,
okay.
please don't do that. That sounds
do
disgusting.
Pineapple though.
Ooh, yes, do pineapple. Let's go.
Right here, you heard it here first. We both like pineapple on pizza.
And it is so good. All right, number 6. In Juneau, Alaska, all the way up north, it is illegal to bring your elephant into your barbershop.
Fiction.
Correct. It actually is a flamingo. So,
but,
it is. So let's rephrase. It is illegal to bring your flamingo. So technically, you can bring an elephant into a barbershop.
I have a problem with that because flamingos are not native to Alaska.
Yeah, not even close. They would literally just. I feel like their legs would just.
Because
it's so
get cold.
Yeah. But also, I feel like the mosquitoes are like the size of flamingos. If you don't know this, go look up the size of a mosquito in Alaska.
Oh, I don't think I want to do that, but
They're terrifying. Like, there's got to be a nuclear blast site near there where they just brew astronaut. It's disgusting. Anyways, moving on to number 7. In Colorado, it is illegal to spit. Like a
Fiction.
Fact or fiction?
It is illegal to spit in Colorado. Fiction.
Correct.
Yes.
It is fiction. It is actually illegal to catapult anything in Colorado. Who made that law? What happened?
Like, who made that law? But also, also why make that law? And also, like, come on.
Someone had to have damaged something. Like,
it's like you shouldn't be catapulting anything.
You think it was like the next door neighbor that was like, "Hey man, I got this new thing out here," and then he made a catapult, and then it happened to be like his neighbor happened to be like the governor
and damaged the governor's
damaged
house.
property, right?
Catapults are awesome though, which is why I kind of have a problem.
I mean,
but,
that's
also
why.
at the same time.
That's why, like, when you, as a kid, or like you might still do this. I mean, I haven't done this in a long time, but you get a plastic spoon, you get a little one of those like fruit.
Some mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes, yeah. Well, that's messy. I want like projectile.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
you want like
and so
clean,
something that can, but you can shoot, boing, like that's technically a catapult. Moving on, number 8. In the state of Indiana, they have a law that says they have a strict trick-or-treating time based upon county. So each county gets a fact or fiction.
Fact. Final answer.
Fiction is the state of Delaware, which again, I kind of wonder like.
So like Delaware,
like that big.
Yeah,
no
you
way
can drive
there's
across
that...
Delaware in all of 10 minutes. Like,
yeah, it's like, no way you've got more than like 10,000 kids. I'm probably wrong. But like, I mean, come on now.
It's like I get if the time is like from 5 p.m. to like 9 p.m. because by 9 p.m. everybody's like, I'm done with this.
I'm
so
done
they close
walking
off the
around.
houses.
It's kind of cold,
yeah.
Especially in Delaware. That's probably why they got it on. Anyways, moving on. In Washington D.C., you can't eat another person. Fact or fiction?
Fact, and here's why. Number 1, because you shouldn't eat other people.
That's a very good number 1.
Do
you have a number 2?
Number 2, Washington D.C. is not a state, and these are state laws. Therefore.
But you just said fact.
Oh, I said fact in Washington D.C.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize I said fact.
Oh my gosh. So we're just gonna go ahead and it's fiction.
Okay.
So yes, Washington D.C. is not a state, so that doesn't count there. But also, please don't eat another person.
Yeah, don't do it.
Like, public service announcement.
Just don't eat.
It's not great. It's kind of chewy. I mean,
whoa, easy. Whoa.
I'm just kidding. The real law comes from the state of Idaho,
okay,
where there is a phrase inside of it that says non-consensual consumption of another human is illegal, which is problematic because that lends itself to you can do it if they say it's okay, which you shouldn't.
There are certain things that you can and cannot do in this country,
and that's
and that is one of those things that you should not. No,
in the world, you should not do. Final question. In Indiana, all black cats must wear bells on Friday the 13th. Fact or fiction?
I'm going to say fiction. Because why is that a law?
I mean, fair. Spooky season.
Okay.
Friday the 13th, that's my guess. But it's fact, actually.
Okay.
So if you've got a black cat and you live in the state of Indiana, you've got to
better put a bell
tie
on
a bell around it. But also if there's a stray one running around, you got to catch that bad boy.
Yeah.
Anyways, Jonathan, I'm being completely honest. I was keeping track for your first 3.
And then you lost
I
it.
lost
Sorry.
it. So
Jonathan,
in your editing magic,
future Jonathan, tally up how many I got right, and don't tally up how many I got wrong.
but when you tally up how many you got right, it will tell us how many you got wrong.
But only if you so choose to do the math, which is out of 10, which shouldn't be hard.
But
I didn't.
So guys, this is episode 2. We had a good time learning about states, and we found out that Jonathan knows some things about some states.
Not all things.
Not all things about other states.
It's okay. You know what?
Which is okay. Hey, you learn something new every day.
Yeah. I'm a college kid. I'm learning about this stuff all the time.
Life steps. Good things. But anyways, this Sunday we're gonna have paint fencing, or fencing with paint. We're not painting a fence. But anyways, wear t-shirt, clothes that you can get paint on. It's gonna be nice outside. We're starting at 6. right outside at on the backfield parking lot area. We're gonna have worship. Bring a friend, and we'll see you there. Adios.